pregame.com.
Don't look now, but Notre Dame sitting at number 3 in the college football playoff poll. This is Brad Powers, pregame.com studios, just off the Vegas trip. Talking Saturday college football action on NBC. We have Wake Forest at number 3 Notre Dame.
Notre Dame, an ultra public team right now. Who do you like?
Yeah, I'm going to be with the public. Hip to be square here. We're taking the Irish minus the 13.5, and it's all about the domination that Notre Dame's shown this season. They have 7 straight-up victories this year, 7 covers, and how about this? All 7 of those victories are by 20 or more points, and again, we're only laying 13.5 here, and it's been about the domination at the line of scrimmage for the Fighting Irish. They're totally outrushing their opponents by more than 200 yards per game. Add it all up, value on Notre Dame minus the 13.5.
And you've done some research. You should have some unique stats here about just how much the Irish have dominated the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it's almost Alabama-esque here as far as total rushing touchdowns by the offense. 30 of them already this season. Total rushing touchdowns allowed by the defense in 8 games. Only 1. Fewest amount of any team in the country. 30-1.
The ratings... That's impressive. The ratings are out. Notre Dame is number 3 in the college football ratings. How does that compare to your power ratings?
Yeah, believe it or not, I only got them number 7. I have Ohio State, Alabama, Penn State, Clemson, Oklahoma all ahead of Notre Dame. But still, even though they're number 7 in my power ratings, this line says, you know, if you do factor in the home field advantage, the difference between Wake Forest power rating, this line should be closer to 17 in my opinion.
You sent me a note under the radar factor. You're going to go to Elko here, and I thought you were going to Elko, Nevada. I didn't know what you were talking about, but apparently no, it's Mike Elko and assistant coach.
Yeah, their new defensive coordinator, which I think is the odds-on favorite of winning the National Assistant Coach of the Year, Mike Elko. Well, he's their new defense coordinator. Where was he last year, in the last 3 years? He was the Wake Forest defensive coordinator, so I think it's a key ingredient. He's going to know the player's strengths and weaknesses and know exactly how to attack that personnel on the opposite side.
Your second key handicap.
Let's talk about a key injury in this one that I don't think is being properly priced in the marketplace. Wake Forest's top playmaker on offense, their wide receiver, Greg Dortch. He's coming off a school record 4 touchdown receptions last week against Louisville. He has 53 receptions on the season. Next guy, the number 2 guy, 18 receptions. He's by far their best playmaker. And this isn't Florida State, Ohio State, or Alabama where you're going to roll in another 4 or 5-star recruit. This is Wake Forest. They don't have another guy. And this is that quarterback position that probably should be worth a point in the marketplace. It's not, in my opinion, being factored at all.
What I love about that is the logical conclusion would be, well, Wake Forest will try to run the ball more, which will be a disaster against that Notre Dame and the linemen that they have. I do have a concern. It's the scheduling. If I look at Notre Dame, blew out USC. Big win against ranked NC State. Undefeated Miami of Florida on deck. This sure looks like a sandwich spot to me.
And that's why the line's 13.5 here. And I think they're using, past experience and a lot of not so great performances from Notre Dame the last 25 years. I would normally want to play against them here, but this team is not like any Notre Dame team I've seen in the last quarter century. In fact, the 7 straight wins by 20 or more points, they haven't done that since 1966. And I got to be honest, when you're dominating your opponent at the line of scrimmage each and every week, it doesn't necessarily mean, you can be a little flat, but when you're physically superior week after week against your opponent, you can be a little flat. And again, you're only laying 13.5 here. They're not laying 4 touchdowns.
Fair enough. It's not like Alabama laying 33. You're only laying 13.5. Let's make it official.
Yeah, let's make this official. We're taking Notre Dame minus the 13. It's all about the domination for Notre Dame. 7 wins this season, all of them by 20 points or more. And again, we're only laying 13 here. They've dominated the line of scrimmage. 30 rushing touchdowns, only 1 allowed. On the other side, Wake Forest lost their top playmaker on offense, their wide receiver. I don't think it's being properly priced in the marketplace. Add it all up, the Fighting Irish minus the points are the pick. More videos at pregame.com.